Sorry, Dragoon, I was looking at Facebook while I was letting the initial ad roll run, and oops, I went a little bit too long there. Hey Dragoon, how are you? Let's put Facebook away for now and let's get into the game. So, oof, where am I up to? Oof, house inspections are fun. You gotta love trying to find that happy balance between clean and tidy and having, yeah, but not being so over the top. I remember a story from my parents when my father first joined the Air Force. Their first house inspection. Because it was their very first one, they didn't know quite what to expect. Particularly Mum, who was home with the kids cleaning, and she didn't know the kind of things that they would be looking at, so she's cleaned the house literally top to bottom. She actually got up on the roof and cleaned out the gutters. If there's something, I might be able to suggest that if there is something that is, you know what, let me drop that starting screen so you can see me. Hello. If I can suggest something, if there is something that's naturally gone wrong with the house, like if there's a crack in the foundations that's gotten bigger over time and things like, you know, just general wear and tear of the house that's got absolutely nothing to do with you, bring that up to them first. You know, you offer up the something that's wrong, and maybe she won't look so hard. Oh, I know that sort of an owner. A couple of houses ago, we were complaining almost monthly about the state of the fence. And like, the fence was literally falling apart. And one day, the storm was that bad. This was in the middle of the COVID lockdowns. The fence literally fell over onto the footpath. Because we were on a corner property. And we'd been there for like 6 or 7 years by this stage, and just constantly going, just repair the fence, replace the fence. I was out there every other week, bloody bolting panels back into place. Oh. Yeah, as much as it would be great to have those types of things fixed, like, I'm guessing they're probably along the lines of, if you do it yourself, then it's not going to be properly covered by insurance and warranties in case something goes wrong. In case something goes wrong later. But yeah, back to my issues with the fence. Like, we actually called the SES, the State Emergency Services, to come and remove the fence because it was lying on the footpath. It can't be removed. Like, we called the real estate agent as soon as it had fallen. We're going, nah, screw this. Let's just get them in and like after it was done, we called the real estate agent back and said, the SES has just come and cut the fence up. I don't know who it was that called them, but they've just done it. So that was fun, and that was gone. And then it was about 4 months until they actually managed to get somebody out to actually replace the fence, which was fun because we had 2 little dogs. Yes, I am still doing Mindfulness Mondays. The Monday gone, I was just too exhausted to do it justice. So, rather than have a shoddy yes, thank you. Definitely feel free to come along. I am easygoing. You are more than welcome to join in. And this is probably going to be my first stream that I've ever done with alcohol. Yeah, conversation is fantastic. I struggle. I am not a very big drinker. For instance, I bought this gigantic bottle of Kraken at Christmas time, and I came home with this much. After a week, that was a lot of alcohol for me. But this one, this is sorry, I've just looked at the label closely. So, this is called Sheepdog. It is peanut butter and whiskey. And the first sip was kind of burning my nostrils away. But now that I've had it, let's see, where is it? Where is this from? It is American. It is an American whiskey. And the thing that brought me undone when I was looking at it, yeah, it's actually quite nice. Down the bottom where it says 70 proof, it actually says 70 wolf, and they've got a pencil, like a red pencil, crossed out the W and put PR over the top of it, so it's back to proof. But yes, a colleague said, I drank this really amazing little peanut butter whiskey over the Christmas holidays. Here, have a look for it. It's fair enough. Like, This is the first time that I've ever drank anything that wasn't vodka straight. And the only reason why I drank the vodka straight was because it was a 40-degree day, and we'd put it in the freezer. So this is about 15, 16 years ago now. I was young, I was stupid, and well, that's fair enough. It's been a long time since I've drank vodka, actually. But yeah, this is very nice. It's definitely not one that you can put with mixers. Except maybe soda. Very weird. Anyway, enough chatting. I should probably get into this game before, I'm actually an hour late for my schedule. But like I said before, as you said before, conversation is conversation, so. What is my favorite FF game? Gun to my head, have to pick an all-time favorite, it would have to be FF7. The OG FF7. Pre-expansion and all that. Couple of reasons. I absolutely love the materia system. I love the storyline, I love the characters. Yes, it has its failings, like all the Final Fantasies do. It was also the first one that I was properly introduced to. I had played a bit of the original Final Fantasy on an emulator before that, before I knew what an RPG was. I did enjoy 12 and the gambit system and all that, but I don't like the Zodiac Age re-release with the separated license boards. But I've enjoyed almost every Final Fantasy title, and I'll give you 3 guesses to see if you can pin down which of the proper numbered titles, not including sequels and prequels and all that kind of stuff. That's my least favorite one as well. I didn't mind the storyline of 13, but the fact that you were walking down a corridor for 90% of the game, yeah, 13.2 corrected a lot of the problems that came with 13. I chafed at the whole monsters don't respawn, so you can't grind levels between boss fights, and the fact that the bosses just had, particularly the Eidolons, which is strange for me to say because if you've seen any of my other Final Fantasy streams, Summoner is my main job. I love summoners. 4 is one of my favourite games. One of the main characters is a summoner. But yeah, like the fact that you couldn't grind levels until you got down to the surface of the planet, and the boss fights were very unintuitive. Like, you literally had to have whatever party members that you've got be in the right role and use the right ability at the right time. It was almost like, if you deviate from this script even a bit, you will fail the fight. But we're not going to give you the script, we're just going to let you fumble your way through it. I think I faced Alexander about 15 times before I finally looked up a guide for it and went, ah, that's a paradigm that I never have ever used. Those are jobs that I don't like to use. No wonder I couldn't do this fight. Having said that, I would like to play it again, because it has been quite some time since I've experienced the storyline, and like, maybe going back to it might make things work better for me. I don't know. But 7 is definitely the top. 13 is the bottom. Everything else is a hodgepodge in there. I can find good things, I can find bad things about every title. There was a lot of good things and bad things with 10, and the sphere grid is one of the bad things. I agree with you there. But one of the good things about the sphere grid is the fact that you could max it out with every single character. Like, if I was to go through them one by one, like, I love Final Fantasy 1 because it's the start of it. It's the daddy. It's the one who gave us all the other Final Fantasy titles. Without that one, we wouldn't have the rest of the games. Final Fantasy 2 is an interesting one. It's got a pretty decent storyline, but the leveling system is very interesting. Like the leveling up system of FF2 was very, very strange and very interesting. Like the fact that you had to actually use the weapons to power them up and all that kind of stuff, made it feel very much like an RPG would be. I enjoy Final Fantasy 3 because it has a lot of interesting backstory. It's got a lot of interesting thought exercises. Like, it was the first story that I've come across where, yes, as you're playing it, you are the Warriors of Light, fighting against the Cloud of Darkness and all that kind of stuff. But it's the first story that I've come across where it actually had, like, proper, full-on anti-heroes who saved the world from the light. Like the Warriors of Darkness and the Flood of Light and all that kind of stuff. Yes, I'd read some stories that had anti-heroes in it before, but like they seemed to be more of the reluctant type of hero and things like that. So, and like, yeah, they kind of ended up saving the world in their own way, but like, this was the first time that I'd actually come across something where something that is inherently seen as good was the villain. So like, it's just a very interesting, thought thought exercises with it. I think I was playing until I was around 15. I was already 5 to 15 years old. Trust me, I was very late to console games myself. When I was a lot younger, we just had an old Atari. I didn't end up getting a named console, which was a Sega Master System 2, until I was about 10. No, it would have been earlier than that. It was 8 or 9. Didn't get my first PC. Well, it wasn't my PC, but it was the family's computer. Until year 7, 96, I was 12. And like, PCs back then were expensive as all get out because, you know, they were still new technology. Like I said, this was 96, so running Windows 95 and all that kind of stuff. I didn't get my first PlayStation until now that I've said this, I'm probably going to sound really stupid because by the time that I got it, the PlayStation was probably still relatively new. I think I would have been about 15 when I got my first PlayStation. 15, when would that have been? So 94, 96, 97, 98, 99, 99. Yeah, 98, 99 that I got my PS1. And I'll tell you what, your $20 PC with Windows ME was probably still better than the brand new PCs running Vista at the time. Because Vista sucks. Yeah. And then I didn't end up getting a PS2 until I was out of school, so 2002, when I finally got a job and had my own money. Because, like, the first job that I ever had was volunteering at a library. And at a busy time of the year, they actually put me on and for a couple of weeks and actually paid me for the extra work, well, for the work that I was doing there, because it was slightly more than what I was otherwise doing. And like, because I'd never had a job before and wasn't expecting much, I was expecting like $20 to $50 pay, like, you know, pocket change, small stuff. Yeah, when I got my payslip, I went, this is actually a worthwhile amount. I went, I'm going to upgrade to a PS2. And that was my family's first DVD player. Look, I can't remember exactly how much PS2s were at the time, but they were pretty pricey. So I ended up managing to find a place that would sell me one of their X-Display models. So it didn't come with a box, didn't come with anything. And the memory card that they were going to give me for free, because it was the display memory card was actually faulty. It didn't work. Thankfully, they checked it. Oh, ad break. Where was mine from? Harvey Norman. Yeah, they checked it all for me, found that the memory card was faulty, and so they gave me a brand new one instead. So I got a pretty heavy discount on the PS2 itself. And also got a free memory card. Ah, yes, the ad break. I was just finishing my tale of the PS2, which was X-Display, no box or anything like that. When they tested everything, the memory card that they were going to give me for free, because it was the one that was with the display model, it was faulty. So they gave me a brand new memory card for free, which was pretty good of them. Now, it is 10 past 10, and this was scheduled to have started at 9 PM. So, let's get on our way. I know. Like, I still buy physical copies of things when I can. But also at the same time, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy the Xbox Game Pass. Wow. That is a huge haul. I think I ended up with like 20 games for the 1 and the 2. I think I outright skipped the 3. Oh, bollocks. What have we got here? Flame is going to work on one of them. Maybe fireworks on all of them. Scan, there it is. What? Edge? not happy. Damn! Okay. Now I think this is manageable. That was almost bad. Oh, God damn. Bravo. Oh no! Is this one of those pay what you want kind of deals, or...? Sorry to hear that she was under the weather. All that I was asking was, by overpaying for the comic, is it sort of like one of those pay what you want, pay what you feel like it's worth kind of deals, kind of like the is it humble bundles, or? Or were you outright ripped off? Okay. See. Oh. Okay, except for Edge missing out on 4,000 XP. At least I didn't lose. Ah! Yeah. Actually, I've found myself with 2 codes for Firmament, of which I already own. I don't... Oh, I'm an idiot. I just used a cottage when this place actually has. That's actually not bad. I am a fan of Humble Bundle. I've used it quite a bit. I've gotten a few things off of them. Yes. Yeah, the fact that it is charity is absolutely fantastic. But... Welcome. Are you still Fusoya? I am Fusoya. My duty is to protect the slumber of the Lunarians. Yeah, I might have to look into that myself. Like, I didn't realise that they had a subscription service. The Lunarians? Many years ago, a small planet between Mars and Jupiter was on the verge of destruction. The inhabitants escaped on a ship to the Blue Planet. The what? I am referring to your Earth. However, they were in the midst of evolving, so they created a moon where they could sleep a long slumber. So that's where Lunarians come from. However, there was one who refused to sleep. Instead, he wished to raise everything on the Blue Planet and create a new home there. How awful! I was able to seal him away with my powers and force him into a deep sleep. But in spite of this, he was able to channel his evil into the corrupt inhabitants of your planet. Now he uses them to gather the crystals. Then he must be the one behind Golbez's actions. Who is this lowlife? His name is Zemus. He is gathering the crystals, our energy source, to activate the dimensional elevator in the Giant of Babel. Then he intends to destroy everything on your planet. No! However, many of us feel we can come to an understanding with the people of Earth. Those Lunarians are merely sleeping, waiting for your people to reach the right level of evolution. What about the lunar whale? That was built years ago by my younger brother Kluya as transportation to the Blue Planet. He had always dreamed of visiting unknown lands. The Devil's Road and airship technology were also born from his desire to explore. On the Blue Planet, Kluya fell in love and had 2 children. You are one of his children. Me? Then the voice I heard on Mount Ordeals was... The voice came from the soul of Kluya, your father. I see it now. You resemble him when he was your age. That was the voice of my father? You have received power from Kluya to stop Zemus and his evil plan. You must do this for your own planet and for all Lunarians. You must hurry to the Tower of Babel in Eblan. The Tower of Babel? How will we get around its barrier? You should be able to enter. I should be able to enter. We cannot let the Giant of Babel reach the Blue Planet. I will join you on your journey. Lunarian Fusoya has joined the party. Okay. I've had offers for sponsorship and stuff from other companies like Genshin Impact and stuff, and I've turned it down. As 1, there is nothing in it for the viewer, and 2, I don't need the $500 to $1,000 I'm getting for 2 hours of gameplay of a game I know nothing. Yeah, that's fair enough. I keep on getting emails from Stream Elements with sponsorship deals, and I can't lie and say that I've not been interested, but yeah, that is absolutely fair enough. Like, you've got to know the product before you can endorse it. There's an entire episode of Fraser based on that premise. Yeah. The fact that they phrase it as up to bothers me to no end. Okay, we have a new character. We have new stats to discuss. Regen. Okay, so Fusoya the Lunarian, he is a magic user. He uses both the white and the black magics and a regen command. Ah, the company always wins in sponsorship deals. Like, there is nothing that a company won't do. There's nothing that a company would do if it costs them more than they're getting. Yeah, like I look at the um, earnings from just streaming on Twitch, and like, yeah, since November I've earned like $25. It's still sitting in Twitch's coffers, but you know, I haven't had to actually change anything to earn that money. So like, I'm absolutely fine with continuing to potter along, play the games that I want to play the way that I want to play them. Drain break. Yeah, that's fair enough too. Like, rather than sending you money that you don't otherwise need, and it's, let's be honest, it's small enough that it's not really worth talking about on a monthly basis kind of thing. May as well go to a charity of some description where it will do more good. Yeah. In an ideal world, I would like to have enough of a viewer and subscriber base that, while not earning enough to live off, would like supplement my own earnings so that I don't have to get a second job over the Christmas holidays. Rosalind, full life, yay! That is very, very admirable, Dragoon. Here I am looking at things and going, like, ooh, a nice camera or a nice microphone setup would be kind of cool to do. But because I'm still so so new to streaming and all that. I'm not going to spend my own money on any streaming upgrades because it may not get any better. It may not become any more popular than I already am. I upgraded my PC almost 12 months ago. And damn it. Don't like being ambushed. Fair enough. Have I been everywhere on this map? Yes. Sounds like a fun time with your Falcon, fixing it up and then blowing it up again. We are too late. What do you mean, too late? The giant of Babel will come forth. Damn it, is there nothing we can do? What's that? Dwarven tanks ready to fire. We'll fight alongside you for the planet, our home. Laddie ho! I could not lie in bed and leave you the responsibility of fighting to my friends. Oh! Oops. I just realized that I skipped a part of the storyline. And that was the part where you go and find Yang in the world of the sylphs. Then you travel back to Fabul, talk to his wife, she hands you a frying pan, and then you go and whack him over the head with it to wake him up. You can relax now. With my help, this will be a cinch. All engines to full power. Yes, sir. Hey, y'all. Miss me? The Elder restored us. We should not fight this battle alone. We all must fight for the sake of our survival. I will fight with you, Cecil, with the courage you have given me. Thank you. The giant looks confused. Now's our chance to enter the giant of power. I get it. We're going for the core, its heart. Ah, all good. My dad is a motor mechanic, so I understand the desire to tinker with cars. Unfortunately, I never really had much of a interest myself. Approach the mouth. Who's he? Fusoya, a Lunarian. Time is a precious commodity these days. Can you do this or not? Keep your beard on. There's nothing I can't do. Now! Hang on. Nice! Best of luck with that. Ah, you gotta do. Oh, excuse me. Gotta do jobs that will scratch your particular itch. Saying the right difficult. I know what you mean about things feeling rewarding or not. And find your passion. And who cares if that happens to be somewhere that you have not. done your training. See why they had the thought that we're going to need 2 healers. Personally, I really enjoy the Jacker Trades trait that comes with ADHD. And you may not be an expert, but you can usually contribute something to whatever's going on. Ooh, it's an ether. Ooh, Yuichi. That I might scan, so I know what to do with that too. No specific weakness, huh? Breaks it for the week. No, not really, but... Why is Edge so squishy? No worries at all, Dragoon. God damn it. Welcome back. How was the song? Awesome. Excuse me. That is awesome. I probably spent a lot more time today looking for the right piece of music to listen to than I did actually listening to it. Try not to overanalyze it, just in case you break the magic. That's terrible counter. I'm gonna die here. Please just die. Oh, thank God for that. All good. Probably not too much longer because I'm feeling quite drained after today. But probably at least to the end of this dungeon anyway. I will probably stream tomorrow. It'll be about the same time as this one because I have my son with me this weekend. Have to get him down into bed before I get online. No worries at all. I will. Well, if we're both here, I'll talk to you then. Otherwise, Monday will be just fine. Frenchie, hello! Welcome! Welcome, Raiders. How have you been? Oh? Is this good news that you are able to share? If you don't want to share on stream, don't. Because I don't want to pressure you into it, but ah, crap! I forgot about these guys. You have come at last. You cannot stop the giant of power. Ha! Now is the time for the death of you all. The Elemental Lords, indeed. Master Zemus blessed us with a second life. Prepare to die. I shall enjoy fighting you again. You have taught us the power that comes from joining forces. That is what we will do. Now allow you to restore your strength. Oh, congratulations! good music change for the news. Three. Oh, pursuing. You're almost out of fudge is that? Crisis averted. She didn't last long. My apologies for not keeping up with the conversation in the chat. I am fighting for my life right now. Oh, Jesus Christ. You were saying? And I now I don't have any more mana left for bloody full lives anymore. Ah! Those in, we'll get one of those in, we'll get one of those in, and we'll get an attack in. Okay. Right. Enemy is alive. For now. Let's get a Kuraka because Kuraja is out of my mana. Oh no, every country has their own version of sign language. That much and only one level up. Master Zemus, please, one last chance. We have failed again. Farewell, Valiance. Rematch. Defeated the 4 elemental lords again. And I got to the save point before I got the Mecha Dragon. School that I've been teaching at all this last week, they are really big on teaching Auslan, which is absolutely amazing. The annoying thing is, until I started sitting in on these classes and actually taking part in them myself, I didn't know pretty much any Auslan. Excuse me. Oh god, I've got another boss fight. What? That's right. No, no, no. Talk to you later, Dragoon. Thank you for joining me. Oh crap, I forgot about the plate. I will talk to you later. Oh, right. We stopped it. Why, you... How dare you destroy the giant? You. Do I know you? You have to look deep inside yourself. You have to realize who you really are. Stop it. You must wake up. What came over me? Why was I filled with so much hatred? You have returned to your true self. Now, do you remember your father's name? My father is Cluya. What? Then that makes you Cecil's? You two are brothers? I have a brother? You are a puppet in Zemus's plan. He was manipulating you with his hypnotic powers. He chose you because you have the blood of Cluya, a Lunarian, coursing through your body. That made it easier for Zemus to control you, but to make you fight against your own flesh and blood. That's enough. I was fighting against my own brother? All of this hate was against my own family? You're my... I wonder why you were chosen. It easily could have been me. We both have Lunarian blood. I was chosen because of the seeds of evil that lay inside me. Rinks, hello. It goes well, thank you. And how are you? Zemus saw that evil, and he helped it grow. Where are you going? To find Zemus. I have a score to settle. Wait! I, too, am a Lunarian, just like Zemus. I will join you. Just like that, our new party member leaves. Goodbye, Cecil. Is this what you want, Cecil? Gorbez is never coming back. You know that, right? Aren't you going to do anything? He is your brother. My brother? Just come back from dinner, eating dessert now, relaxing. Ah, nice. What's for dessert? We might be in trouble. We have to get out of here. Cecil. What are you doing? We need to find a way out. This way. Cain, curse your your sudden but inevitable betrayal. Oh no, we're not falling for that again. We can talk later. Right now we have to get out of here. Hurry! Let's play out this scene and then I will head off. Finally, I was able to... Oh, nice! I have no idea what the weather will be like in Sydney at the moment, but we've had a couple of pretty cool days down here, and our weekend is going to be in the high 30s. I don't like hot weather. Finally, I was able to return to my senses. I don't expect you to forgive me after all that I've done. Of course we're not going to forgive you. The giant was practically your doing. Stop it. Rosa? It's not Kane's fault. You saw how Zemus had control over Golbez? Golbez too? Golbez is Cecil's older brother. He was being manipulated by a Lunarian named Zemus, who used their shared Lunarian blood to control him. Golbez and Fisoya went to the moon to destroy Zemus. Golbez is Cecil's brother? Then I too should follow them and give Zemus the payback he deserves. I hope you don't end up betraying us again. If that happens, you can kill me. Then I'd better go too. Besides, I want to give this Zemus guy a piece of my mind. Edge. Then it's decided. We go to the moon! Cecil? Rosa, Rydia, you two stay here. The three of us will go. I can't put you in any more danger. But Cecil, that's not fair. Please, you have to get off the lunar whale. A little kid won't be much help anyway. Who are you calling a kid? Just stay put, kid. Cecil? Kane? Edge. And just like that, Cecil cut off both his right and his left hands. Let's go! Rosa? Get out of the way, Rosa. No, I'm not moving. You have to take me with you. Why are you doing this? Because I don't want us to be apart. I don't care what happens, as long as I'm with you. Rosa. I guess we have no choice. Well, aren't you the ladies' man? Alright. Rosa, I'll protect you with my life. Smoochy, smoochy. It worked! What? You? This is everyone's war, not just yours. Besides, I'm the only one who can summon creatures to help us. Rydia, you're right. This war is ours to fight together. Let's go! Let's fix up my party order. Like so. He comes with Gungnir now? And Genji armor. Rydia joins the party again! Yes, for the third time? Kane joins the party again! But yes, Cecil is the main character of the game, so he never leaves the party. But besides him, I think Edge is the only one in the final party who joins, and that's it. then Paolo and Porum only join the once. He is not that bad. He is not too bad of a character, that's for sure. He is a bit squishy. So much so that I'm almost tempted to put him in the back rank with the mages. I don't think I'm anywhere near powerful enough to take on Bahamut yet. And I had actually realised that I had not done the Sylphs or the Eidolons caverns at all. So I need to do all those and, you know, get rid of some decently powered summons. Oh, still glowy glowy. They are not bad. That's the versions that I'm playing, of course. No, I do not want to save over save file 5. Just in case there is a bestiary entry in the tower, in the Giant of Babel that I have missed. I need to go back and get it. Which is what all these other ones are. As it is 10 to midnight. I am going to have to love you and leave you. Oh, I didn't respond to that text message. Oh, well, I will do that now. It was pretty tough. I had wanted to play these games in numerical order for quite some time, and the Pixel Remasters just gave me that opportunity. When I first started playing through FF1, like, it was before I actually became got into streaming properly, and like after 6 months, I think I'd still only done 2 crystals or something like that. And I stumbled upon the thought of doing FF Fridays, and in the space of about 12 months. See. Final Fantasy Series, FF1 PR. Okay, so my first recording of FF1 was the 8th of December 2022. 13th and the 17th. And the 18th. Okay, I must have been very bored and nothing else going on at that time. Then January, February, March, April, May, June, August, September, and then finished in September 2023. So that almost took me. It almost took 12 months to play FF1. FF2 was almost blitzed by comparison. Going August to August, May, June, July. Yeah, August 2023 through to November 2023. FF3 was remarkably short. Been done in 3 months. I mean, with the current state of FF4, I've probably got 2 more weeks in this one. Because now that I've done the Giant of Babel, it's a simple case of taking the fight to my apologies. What was I saying? Yeah, two more streams. So I might get an extra stream in just to grind some levels, make it a bit easier. And then another stream would be running around getting all the summons, finishing off those little side quests and all that kind of stuff. And then diving into the bowels of the moon. Which is actually something that I'm currently progressing through in Final Fantasy XIV. I might do it off stream. I might even do the grind on stream and just, you know, chill out and chat while doing the grind and make it a little bit more entertaining for me. But I won't do it on a scheduled stream. I am of the mindset of having those for actual storyline content, or at least mostly storyline content. But I also have Rebirth to play through. I have I've spent about 10 hours playing it so far, and I have not progressed out of the first area. It is a very beautiful game. There is a lot to explore. Tell me about it. Like the area that I've explored in all this time is literally the like in the OG feel. It is the space from Calm to the swamps. Oh, I haven't shown off new emotes. So, my first attempt at making an animated emote is drink tea. And then I made just a couple of others. Easy twitches, auto animation. Tears of the Kingdom. I have not played that in months. I have 3 bosses to defeat to get into. Oh, I've only done the one boss. The one in the Rito area is the only one that I've done. But I've done a lot of exploring in that. In all 3 levels of the world. Yeah, that is definitely one that I've got to get back in to finish. Oh, jeez. I'm going to save this now and get out of it so that I no longer am counting the time up. Oh, look at that. The chat windows blend in perfectly with the background. Yeah. That tends to be the point that I go after Ganon myself. Anyway, it has officially ticked over to midnight, and oh my god, no, I did that this morning. I was just about to say, I think I've lost my 70-something day streak on Duolingo. No. I'd missed it on Thursday, but I had a streak freeze. But I realised as I was going to bed that I'd missed it, so I jumped on and did it then, which was after midnight. So yesterday was already done. Whew. There was a couple of years ago when I was doing it, I had gotten a streak of almost an entire year. And then I just happened to miss it. And like losing that streak was literally a game over for me. I actually never picked it up again, which is really annoying. So, yeah. But thanks to one of my streamer friends who has also picked up Duolingo recently. She inspired me to get back into it myself, and that was almost 80 days ago now. So that is it's interesting because like just jumping on and doing a single lesson a day to keep the streak going, it doesn't feel like I'm learning much in the way of the language, specifically Japanese. But it's strange just realizing how much of it is actually sinking in, because coming across new phrases and things like that. Yeah, I've loved the language since I was in grade 6, which was 1995. I think at the time we were looking at, like, the school that I was in was looking at starting LOT, language other than English, in the primary school. I don't know if it was a widespread thing or if it was just my school was looking at starting it up, so it was just the grade 6s that were doing it just to see how it went. And like, I never had thought about learning another language at that time. I mean, 95, I was 11 years old. Or at least I turned 11 then. God, I've been dabbling with Japanese for 30 years. And yeah, so grade 6, started learning it, fell in love with the language, moved from Werribee, which is near where I am now, around Melbourne, over to a town just north of Adelaide. Year 7 didn't do Japanese at that primary school, but they did it at the high school that I went to, so I got back into it there. Welcome, viewers. Unfortunately, I'm nearing the end of my stream. Got into it there, then moved into a different state and a different high school. Again, the Japanese class wasn't running or was full at the time that I moved there, so I couldn't continue it for that half a year. So I picked it up the following year, but like the time that I missed out, it was just too much of a struggle to pick it back up again. So I sort of not really lost interest, but I had lost interest in the language for a while, but it was always in the back of my mind of I want to learn the language, all that kind of stuff. And I didn't realise how much of it had properly sunk in until I was able to read. admittedly, it was just a very simple sentence, which was very, very cute. And I was just able to read it and go, I know exactly what that says without having to look it up. Yeah, it was just one of those moments of, ooh, that's cool. Like in all that time, I've always been able to read hiragana. Katakana was somewhat harder because I had not properly, formally learnt that in school entirely, but the hiragana I had. But yeah, even now, kana still trips me up. No. Mm-hmm. I know exactly what you mean there. With the similar looking characters, I just had to look them up myself. And Shi and Su. And to a lesser extent, N. Oh yeah, and So. And then No is just that without the accents. I mean, the hiragana, I can still remember I can still remember the flashcards back in grade 6 that the teacher used. And like one side was the Ghana character, then the other side was the character again, but sort of had a lighter colour picture, which created a mnemonic way of remembering it. Like, for instance, A was A for antenna. U is an old lady being hit on the back by a rock. And she's going, ooh, that hurts. O is a hole in one, an hole in one. Oh, I did install the Japanese keyboard for this computer, but I don't know what setting it was that was annoying, that played up, but it started showing all of my Xbox achievements in Japanese, which, if I was a lot more fluent with the language and I could read them, I wouldn't have minded. But I'm not at that level yet. And I could not find whatever weird setting it was that changed it. And the only way that I could change it back to English was to uninstall the Japanese keyboard. Like, even setting making sure that all my default languages were English, that still didn't help. Yeah. And it's not that much of an important part of the program, of the computer, really, just the achievements. But if it had changed that without prompting and without permission and all that kind of stuff, what more important screen the following week is going to be in Japanese, and I've got to get my Google Lens out on my phone and translate it on the fly, so I knew what the hell I was looking at. Anyway, it is 12:15. I need to get to bed because my son is probably going to wake up at an ungodly early time in the morning, and I want to be able to get some sleep in before that. So I will probably be back on the next couple of nights to stream. It is a long weekend here in Australia. Woo! 3-day weekend! Yay! Less pay next week. But I won't be streaming while I have Sid here until he's in bed. I just want to spend the time with my son. But I'll be streaming of the nights. Will most likely be some more Rebirth, or checking out some more Enshrouded, which I just picked up yesterday. That was it is quite an interesting game. Oh, excuse me. And there's nobody around that I can stream to by the look of this. I don't need to do a raid, I suppose. So I'm going to go stream end. Actually, no, not yet, because my camera gets covered up by the stream, and I can't wave to you then. Okay, so thank you very much for coming along and joining me for the last part of that. And I hope to see you around. I will say one thing before I do go. Monday evening, 9 PM Melbourne time, I will be doing another Mindfulness Monday. So it's a new thing that I've done once already and really enjoyed it. Basically, I just have some calming music. A lot of it is from Final Fantasy or Myst. A couple from Doctor Who. Pardon me. And for now, while I'm just settling into the process of it, I'll be doing some mindfulness colouring on stream and just chatting if people are around to chat. I just figure it'd be a nice and calm way for people to come in, chill out for the start of the week. That's all good. If you have the notifications turned on, you'll see when I go live. Oh, of course. Well, yeah. In that case, definitely no. Well, not that I ever want to make an obligation of people coming to join me on my streams anyway. But yeah, well, you've got to get your gear off the plane. Get to your accommodation and get set up and all that kind of stuff. So if you make it, I'll chat to you then. But otherwise, it will be interesting to catch up with you later and see how you're going. Now, are you over here for a while or just for a quick visit? Yes, I am still live. Until the 25th. Oh, yeah? Yeah, good couple of weeks. Cool. I'm in the process of running away now, Dragoon, but got sidetracked with more. It's the good old ADHD. Okay, I've got to go now. Oh, hey, something else to talk about. Half an hour later, we're still here. Well, while you're here, if you find yourself heading down to Melbourne and want to catch up, drop me a line. Until the 25th. Yeah, the whole ADHD. Okay, I've got to go now. Hey, oh hey, something else to talk about, and you're still around half an hour later. Sydney to Melbourne, if you're going by car, it's probably about a 10-hour drive. Okay, so you're not near. Well, actually, knowing how batshit crazy the roads and that are around Sydney, you could actually still be in the Sydney limits, travelling for 3 hours. Yeah, Sydney is a shit show. Like, I don't drive myself at the moment. Well, I don't drive, period. But I am adamant on the belief that if and when I do get my license and a car and all that kind of stuff, and I start driving myself, Sydney is one city that I will not drive in. So, yeah. But yeah, like I said, if on a weekend you don't have to travel to Melbourne, like Melbourne's pretty much like a better laid out and much more coffee obsessed version of Sydney. Well, of course you would hate it if you only went to Sydney. It's a nice city. It's just really hard to navigate. It's very old. Like, it's the first settlement in Australia grew up to become Sydney. So there's some areas that are like, you know, narrow one-way streets and turn back on themselves and all that kind of stuff. So like it's a hard place to navigate, and I'm a pretty decent navigator. Yeah, I'm not a coffee person. It's also a very sport-heavy city, Melbourne is. Especially this coming into winter. The football season's about to start, and I don't care about it at all. Tea is wonderful. I like tea. Although I am a fan of this new whiskey that I picked up. This is the second time that I've talked about it on the stream. It is called Sheepdog, and it is peanut butter and whiskey. Kind of like a nutty liqueur. It's quite nice. Yeah, Aussie rules. The AFL. The only sport that I have an active dislike in. Very much so. It is very different. For one thing, we don't wear armor. Well, you're coming to Australia at the right time, because the season is about to start, and Sydney has a couple of teams now, and they're pretty insane about it as well, from what I hear. But Sydney also has a pretty big rugby following, which is a different type of football. and I'm sure I'll probably be lynched if anybody who actually I'll probably be lynched if any rugby fans actually heard me describe it as another type of football. But yeah, we've also had a pretty big uptake in soccer fans as well these last few years, and of course cricket is always up there. Yeah, I've pretty much exhausted my knowledge of sport. And I used to work at a sports bar for 12 years. I mastered the art of... Yes, go the one in front. Oh, I don't doubt that other countries are better than Australia, particularly now. Like, for a few years there, when Australia was dominating pretty much every international cricket competition, but it was always the same team. Like, it always seemed to be the same names that I was hearing for years. And then, you know, those guys got too old to keep playing, as is what happens when people get older. And like, I just looked around. Yeah, they weren't nurturing the new players to come in and replace the old ones. They were just focusing on maintaining the old ones. Ah, cool. That's cool. I don't mind watching cricket every so often. I mean, I feel that it's a pretty gentlemanly sport. Like, you know, although yeah, I understand that it doesn't... You can't take your sweet-ass time to do things, but, you know, everybody pretty much waits until everybody else is ready to continue playing, so... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but... Anyway, it is now 12:30. I am going to go to bed. As much as I would love to stick around and chat further with you guys, I'm going to have to be rude and just, like, full on turn it off now, so... Yes, much more easygoing than football is anyway. Okay. Thank you very much for coming along to chat, and I will see you on a stream soon. Same stream time, same stream channel. Aha! Okay, good night everyone. Until next time, happy hunting. Yes, get that cleaning done, Dragoon. Let the ADHD fuel you. Wahahaha.